and by education I'm an instrumentation engineer, and for the last 12 years I've been in the stock market, associated either in the primary market or the secondary market. This journey has taken me through lots of ups and downs, and I think many of us who are here today have seen the 2006 2008 highs, 2008 lows, and the current highs. I have been also with you in this journey from the 2008 highs to the current highs of 2014. During those period, as I was going through many systems, and finally I thought, and this is what I think everybody also requires, and that is the needs and the wants. The need for trading and the wants for trading. Emotional free and stress free thoughts and trading systems are always good, because these systems help us in going away from fear and belief and getting us to more towards belief. Now, fear and belief are two sides of a trading call. That is what I thought of, and that is what made me actually look into something wherein I could eliminate lot of my fears and have more belief into the system. Fear for a lot of traders is holding up a lot of trades. Could be because of stop losses, could be because of rethinking about whether they are in the right thing, doing the right direction. But once you get a belief into the system, you get confidence back into your trades, and that is the time you go towards your path of success. And this brought me to the system which we are going to talk today, or for which we are going to have some look in. I did a lot of learning of the market, tried to remove a lot of my perceptions about the markets. In fact, you also might be having a lot of perceptions, we all have. So I tried looking neutral to the perceptions, to my perceptions of the market, and accordingly took some actions, and came to this wonderful price analysis, intelligent price analysis trading system, which I call it as a WTP. Because for me, why only me? For all the traders, a defined entry, a defined stop loss, and projected targets. Projected by, because I during the session will see it is only projection, which can give you a lot of leverage and help us in taking profits off the table. So let's look within. To start off this journey, I had come across a very wonderful statement from one of a very successful trader, and and I thought that was most appropriate to start off my quest for success, and that was to master the market, master yourself. 50% part of our trade is about our own psychology. Markets and market analysis come into a later part. So that is where I I continued my journey towards the situation where I win by not losing. Let's look at what a normal trader's life is. A normal trader's life is in the share market. This is just an beautiful picture depicting 80% of the traders who are there in the market. But yes, let's look why, and then look at what we can do. Before that, let me just touch upon traders life cycle. And the traders life cycle is is having problems wherein they are not able to make consistent profits. Their trades are on a seesaw of loss and win. Recollecting a very good song, Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum. So I just modified it to Kabhi Profits Kabhi Loss. Tararam Pam Pam. And this is the life of a trader. So how to get into a consistency of, of the right direction, consistency of knowing the trend of the market, and this is what the journey was all about. Further trading facts. The market, to me, when I learned or when I went in for the quest of this successful trading system, is the market is not our problem. Our problem is that we see the market as our problem. It is about our action to this market reaction. And finally, a lot of traders want to get free of chaos and noise which are generated during trading. So if we can take care of the action, if we can understand the market and get free of chaos and noise, I think we can be in the 20% of the successful traders list out of the 100%. So let's begin a fresh learning. Change how you see and see how you change. And this is what I did, and this was a phenomenal change which happened. What we see depends mainly on what we look for. Very good statement. And coordinating with our markets. Like if I want to see a bullish market, I will always look for bull trades. If I am looking for a bearish market, I will always try to look for bearish trades. This is what a normal trader and a trader life goes around. But thinking is not going to help us in our trades, and this is what a normal trader does. And this brought me to the final structure on which this price analysis system is derived. I thought and I wondered, and I actually came to this point that we have three pillars of trading. One is the psychology, which I just touched upon. Second is the market analysis, and third is the trading system. Now, psychological part of a trader can be taken care of if we slowly and steadily think about what we are doing. Market analysis helps us in building a system, and that is how a trading system is evolved. So let's just give some few minutes to the psychology part to begin. So let's understand, to begin is the most important part of the work. Everybody knows trading is a high risk, high return game. Trading is a game of probabilities, and we should perfect it. Trading requires skill, discipline, and one needs to follow without any emotion. And this is at the start of the session I had talked about emotion free trading, stress free trading, and this is where we should go. So are we ready for a change? Yes. This brings us to the second part of our trading system, or the trading cycle, which is the market analysis. While doing research, I just came upon a very wonderful statement again by very successful traders, and which actually brought me down to our side of our own beliefs, and which gave me a further boost to what I was doing, and what and was that the right direction. And ultimately it was: do what the market is doing, want what the market wants. Two beautiful statements explaining everything about trading. Because if the market wants to be bullish, I will be bullish, or I would like to be bullish. And if the market is bearish, I definitely will be like to be on the bear side. Sideways markets normally are understood or the market itself will give you the indication. So want what the market wants. It's the same way in Gita. Shri Krishna declares, I am the source of everything. For me, everything emanates. I am the origin and the annihilation of the entire cosmos. There is nothing else beyond me. And if we look to the stock market, same is true. Same is true, but in reference to price, because price is the source. Price, if you see in any time frame, it can be a 5 minute, 10 minute, hourly, weekly, daily, monthly, quarterly, yearly. Everywhere you will find price, and it is that price which denotes the market movement. Price is the source. Price has everything in it. We know for the month what happened. We know what happened for the week. Price has everything into it. Price leads the trend. If we just understand this price and believe in it, then we will always be in the direction of the market. Price analysis. That is why I termed it as a fearless trading. So welcome to the journey of mine for price analysis. Why price? Okay, fundamentally, or the correlation of the successful traders' quotes or what they were following with our own belief got me to price. But then why price? That was again my next question to myself. Why price? That is when I evaluated and understood price moves first. Fundamentals news comes second. And you and I, who have been in this market for a long time, do understand that. News, when they come in, already the action is taken. And that is what the price had told. 3 days back, before the insurance FDA approval, you had Reliance Capital moving. It almost moved around 20-25 points. But the price showed an action. 597 was my buy, and all my clients just got into it and made a high of 623. So only price action confirms and validates the conviction in the prevailing trend, or telling me a reversal of trend, or indicating me a reversal of trend. So only price action confirms and validates the conviction. Respecting price action without prejudice to it helps me in moving just behind the market and the market forces driving the price movement. See, if I talk about price market, और अगर उसी का हिंदी में अनुवाद करते हैं तो शेयर बाजार करते हैं, तो कोई नहीं चाहता कि मैं शेयर के आगे चलूं. अगर मैं शेयर के आगे चलूंगा तो एक शेयर एक आध बार तो मुझे खा लेगा. लेकिन अगर मैं शेयर के पीछे चलता हूं, शेयर की पूंछ पकड़ के चलता हूं, तो शेयर अगर घूम रहा है, टर्न हो रहा है, दैट्स अ रिवर्सल, तो मुझे मालूम है कि ये हो रहा है, तो मैं उसके पीछे चले जाऊंगा. So it's the same way price. We cannot take the 100% of the market ups and downs, but yes, we can be some points behind the market, and that is what we all want. So respecting price action without prejudice is going to really help us, and that what made me understand and go further. Again, why price? To simplify trading, acknowledging the trend and doing what the market wants is basically a half battle won. Price action is a simple approach of measuring the market action and market dynamics, and that is why I tell price action on price itself gives us the trend and the direction and the strength. And when there is no strength in the market, that is the time we tell the market has to be in a sideways mode. Frankly, market movement is nothing but the price movement. So let's now understand how does the market behaves. From the 2008, 2006 to the 2008, from the 2008 highs to the lows to current highs. We have seen the markets, or I have evaluated the markets in 6 directions. One is a sustained bullish run, which is now from February till now. We are in a sustained bullish run. Moderately bullish. From December to February, you can consider this moderately bullish. Neutral volatile. Moderately bearish. This was last year when we were moderately bearish. We were going down, but again, actions were taking, reactions were coming, and markets used to again bounce back. Sustained bearish. Now that was the start of 2008 when we had the sustained bearish move, and that sustained bearish move lasted till 2008, and when markets made a bottom, and from the post-election era when we had the golden run-up, markets have not seen a sustained bearish move, so which can be expected. So again, going back to what markets are basically a form of energy, and energy always flows in the path of least resistance. That is why I want to be in the trend, so that I am in the least resistance mode. Complicated systems bear confusion, simplicity breeds elegance. Now all markets are created by people, because we are learning the market, so we have to understand how the markets are created. Markets are denoted by price, but created by people who disagree on values and agree on price. Now this is, if we understand this part of part of the market, I think a lot of our prejudices about the markets go off. Disagree. At 7800 on Friday when we shorted the Nifty, it's a small example with which I am trying to make it understand. Disagree. Someone that was there on the buy side and I was on the sell side. He and I were disagreeing on the intraday movement of the market. He was looking at the market to be bullish and I was looking at the market to be bearish. But we agreed on one thing, and that was the price. The 7800, it can be for you a 7802, it can be a 7810, it can be a 7795 level, but whatever it was the price on which the buyer and the seller agreed, but disagreed on being on the different side of the price. Which side of the price you are, that is more important, and that can be helped and understood by price analysis. So looking at price behavior and doing a price analysis, because price has all the information to guide and keep you in the trend. I just tell simply looking beyond technical horizon. I being a technical analyst also, I don't tell that I should not be looking at, but yes, even if you don't know technical analysis, price analysis can be done, and this is the beauty of the system. So break free of conventional analysis. Price action and price behavior works because it is based on the underlying price. After evaluating the market and the market dynamics, we are going to start and build a system. So price analysis gives us exploitable statistical advantage, because we can do a lot of dissection of the price, understand the price, go into different time frames, try to look at price, and this can help us in getting projectable targets. Now prediction and predictability has been an old term. After the 24/7 connectivity world over, our markets are not just limited to ourselves. External forces, external people are also there. So projectability is what I emphasize on myself, and that is where this system helped me in doing it. Price analysis approach is a simple, non-emotional market following system. During the start of the webinar, I had talked about stress-free, emotional-free. So if remove the emotion, the stress out of the trade, our trade will definitely give us decent gains. So flow with the trend, which brings us to the third part of our trading system, which is called as the third part of the system, which is called as the trading system. Now what does a trading system require? I defined the psychology, I defined the market, but now how do I design? So basically I need a proper entry or an identification. understanding money management, that is positional sizing, and as I told, identifying and the entry, and finally a target wherein we will go and book some profits, which for me is a projected targets. So a basic system is identifying, position sizing, entry and exit. So the next thing for me was the trading system requirements. The trading system has to give us a defined, has to give us a trend, or has to understand the trend as given as trend, and also alert us when the trend is about to change. For me, precise defined entry, stop loss and targets were important. For me, I needed to reduce my risk, and finally I wanted to get out of the emotional roller coaster. So this is what the price analysis trading is. Because the markets are unpredictable, we must not approach trading with a method that does not demand predictability. See, you use any trading system, and technically any trading system, the system is designed to give unbiased signals. Those can be on the buy side or the sell side. Without prejudice, they keep on giving you signals. Those signals on which we trade are never defined that this is going to be a stop loss trade or a projected target trade. Because the system is unique, it has given you a system, it system derived signals which you and I have programmed. But then those signals are just signals which just keep on popping up as per the demand. So I needed a unique system, and this price analysis trading system was for me a unique thing. What else is different in this system? So I don't want to predict the market, because prediction is an old thing. Because those who try it never make consistent profits. See, everybody makes profits, I'm not telling no, but consistent profits is more important. So we use the price analysis approach, a simple non-emotional market following system. Flow with the trend, exit and reverse as it directs. So if you are in a bull trend and it's indicating you a bearish move, then we exit the bull trend and then enter into the reversal, that is the bearish move. Price analysis, that is what defined as a simple trading system which just requires pen, paper and Excel. We don't require any complicated trading charts. You can just do it with the pen, paper and Excel. Now what is this price analysis trading system which I've been talking to you? This is a market neutral trading system, thus giving us an unbiased entry into the market. See, I don't want to think whether the markets are bullish or bearish. I have left it to the trading system to tell me. So if I get a market neutral view, and the moment there is a change or there is a continuation of the trend, I should be in that trend. So unbiased entry for me. So this system gives you an unbiased entry depending on the price behavior and price action in a particular time frame. See, because if I'm a positional trader, I will a swing trader or a positional trader, I am looking at a higher time frame. If I'm a very fast intraday trader, I am looking at 5-minute charts. If I'm a medium term intraday trader, I will be looking at 15-minute charts or an hourly chart. So any particular time frame, it will generate for you two entry levels which are statistically derived using the price, which is the base of our market. So you have a buy side and a sell side entry. So I am waiting with two levels in my hand, trying to look at the markets, and if I get a buy entry, I go into a buy mode. So I already have my signals ready with me, and this is what, predefined, I know it, which helps me in a better trading. It helps us to trade in the direction of the current prevailing trend, a clear and predefined. That is what the system is. Entry level, that's the buy side or the sell side. Predefined stop loss. Projected targets, thus making our trades stress free. So again, when I had started this webinar, I had talked about two things. One was the emotion and another was the stress. If we remove the emotion, the stress out of the market, half our psychology baggages are out. So thus making our trading system stress free and emotion free. This is a system which helps us in doing it, because it clearly gives us a predefined buy side or the sell side entries. To further talk about the system, it's simple to learn and follow. There is nothing complicated in it. No prior need of knowing technical analysis. If you do have the knowledge of technical analysis, I think it will be an added advantage. Spending as little as 30 minutes per day to set up your trading plan for the next day, and I think this is the most simplest way of doing trades. You had predefined levels for your either a buy side or the sell side with a predefined stop loss and projected targets. So taking profits off the table is one of the most important part that a trader has to do, and the system allows us to do it. Now if you look on Thursday, Wipro went to a levels of 80s. Next day it opened gap down. My trading system gave us a final target of 65. So whatever it was, the trader at the end of the day in my trading system has booked in the profits. So even if the system, even if the Wipro opened gap down, we already had booked in. So do you intraday swing positional trading through one trading system, which is the price analysis. The system helps us in identifying stocks before a very good move that the stock is going to take. Now this, it can be defined like, if you'll see last week flavor was technology, and my system clearly had given signals of that the technology is to move. So if I'm a positional swing trader of a week, I had taken entries into my technology stocks, and we could have done very good profits. The best part is it works on all time frame. You don't require any modification to be done. It works on all asset class. You can use a currency trading. You can use it for commodity trading. Our equities, nifty stocks, bonds. It works on everything. It's so simple. Because what we are doing is we are just trading on the price, which is basically the market. To simplify further, or just give you a nutshell view of price analysis trading system, it's a most innovative, simple trading system for nifty stocks, commodities, or currency trading. Positional trading, never simplified. No charts, as I told you. You don't, if even if you don't have technical knowledge, you can use the system. And precise entry to take your position. Thus, no noise, which I tell, no chaos. So no emotions. So no confusion. Only entry, targets, and stop loss. That is what the simplest system is all about. So how does it help? It helps a trader to see lot of part. I've been discussing the same thing. What does a trader goes into day in day out trade? Consistently losing money, means consistently profits not coming in. Giving away lot of profits in the sense, for me, as I told you, example of Wipro. Next day it gap down. So before the action happens, if the system tells me this is the projected targets, what Wipro should go, then I have taken my profit. So I stopped giving back profits. I was in a very profitable trade. Now, but if that 20-30 points on Wipro go out of my profits, then I have given it back. I don't do a guessing game. Ki this will move, that will move. If Idea and Bharti were to move, they had to move. My system told me. So make consistent decent returns. Simple trading was not so simplified is what I basically can tell about this particular trading system. To brief up on the trading system advantages or what this trading system has given us consistently. Let us start. This year has been fabulous. I can, if need based, I can. If you ask me, I can give you all the statistical data of prevailing year also. But start of 2014 price analysis trading system quarterly projected targets for January March. The entry level was 6560. Projected targets were 6719, 6900. High was 6765. From April to June, continuation of the trend with a Lakshman Rekha at 6479, and markets had made a low of 6661. So our position which was taken in the month of the quarter of Jan to March continued, and the projected targets were 7347, 75884, and the high of April to June was 7715, which the trend for this month is still continued, and we had a high of 7840. Looking at the monthly part, now quarterly you might be thinking I'm that was a reference point. That reference point helps us in our monthly and weekly tradings. So monthly positional trading, if I look at the trend reversal in the month of September, when it made a low of 5108, the sell side was 5236. That was basically the continuation, and the low was 5318. So basically the system told me that there was a change in the trend, there was a reversal in the trend. We were short at higher levels, and as per technical analysis, I had taken my people out at 5130. Again, we are not talking just on that, but if you were following the price analysis system, it gave me an an exit at lower levels, and Nifty from there has been in the bullish zone, as you and I know. So buy side entry we got at 5582. Now as my targets had already been achieved, I was out of the market from the sell side. Entries for us was at 5582 levels for the month of February. Now continuation of the trend was continued till the month of February. The monthly Lakshman Rekha was 5965. Buy side entry was 6227, which again the trend continued. Lakshman Rekha for July, that was this current, and you must have seen my and visited my website, and I have been telling the Lakshman Rekha 7817, 7817. 4 weeks back we had 7812, 7817 as the high, and the markets from there had slipped down to 7500 levels. This Lakshman Rekha was broken 2 days back. 7817 high made 7839, but it did not sustain and hold 7839. Again we saw a low of 7750 odds on the last trading, that was the Friday. This whole system, the 7817 Lakshman Rekha, on the downside we had a support which the price analysis, so it was telling the sell side that 7452, and low was made was 7445. As I was talking about projected targets, you must be, one thing which comes in our mind, that whatever the system is, what is the stop loss? Now for this particular trading system, for specifically Nifty, my stop loss is around 30 to 40 points. Sorry, stop, 1 second. So for a Nifty trading system, looking at the targets what have come, a 30 to 40 point stop loss is, I think, very reasonable. Coming back again to Nifty, short term weekly positional trading, Nifty is still bullish. For the coming week, I told about the past. Let's talk about what week on week we should be doing. The buy side continuation of the trend will be 7882 with a watch area at 7896. Sell side, or if there is going to be a reversal in the trend, then we have to look at the areas of 7784 with an watch area of 7771. If you the when you will start learning with me, you will understand the importance of these watch areas. So short term, previous week Nifty is still bullish, which I told. Now, as I have been telling you, the system helps us in understanding bullish, bearish, and sideways market. Bank Nifty for the last week was sideways because it never went into either of my zones. Short-term weekly targets for a buy at 7737 was 7763, 7792, 7858, 54, and the high was 7840. Previous weeks, Nifty was a buy at 7576 with a target of 7614, 7655. As all know, 7692 was the high. Till last week, Nifty was in a buy mode with the target of 15132, 15448. In fact, for the Bank Nifty, the Lakshman Rekha which I have been telling was 15,780, which has not been broken till now. Nifty has broken the Lakshman Rekha, which was there at 7817. Which was 2 weeks, 3 weeks back, and there the sell was at 7711. If a lot of my students do contra, like if the Lakshman Rekha is not broken, they go in for sell. In fact, I have also given a sell to a lot of my clients. 7820 stop loss, we sold at 7800. But if we are just following the price analysis trading system, the sell was at 7711 with a target of 7604, 7546, and low was 7467. So reasonably good money or profits earned in a week by just following the system. This was just about a Nifty, because Nifty is everybody is thing which everybody has in his trading portfolio or would look at. A lot of people like Nifty. In fact, why lot? Many. Looking at the stocks last week, performance of the stocks was Reliance Industries. In fact, last Sunday, I had put in on my blog that if Reliance Industries moves about 992, it will be a bullish move. And everybody knows it made a high of 1043. That's the system was telling us. Asian Paint, buy at 592, made an high of 638. Century Textile, one of a fabulous move in one particular day, and a lot of our traders could take it. Sun TV, sell. DLF, sell on Friday. Fantastic, 214 to 201. Sun Pharma, one of the best movers on Friday. We had a buy entry. In fact, this buy entry was continuous from 630 levels. So positional trading, you can keep on carrying it. This week buy was 748 addition. If you want to do position sizing, you can add into your system. Made a high of 783. Adani Enterprise, a very good run up, saw a fall, and which was identified by price analysis. Adani Port, flavor of the week. In fact, Idea and Bharti were, but then this whole pack moved. Wipro, as I have told you. TCS, 2427, made a high of 2570 if you were long till Friday. Look at the fabulous returns which you have got, 2427 to 2570. Last week last week was 2439 areas. Tech Mahindra, 2134, 2187, high made 2183, so almost near the targets. I just missed out telling. Many a times on my blogs also I have written, this is no magic. Because sometimes what happens is levels do come, either on the high side or the low side, and which has been indicated by my projected targets. So people sometimes feel, how is it possible? But it definitely comes. Infi, buy at 3304, target 3415, high made 3390. Coming to commodities, silver indicated a sell side, gold indicated a sell side, copper bullish. We had entered into copper. The next day the PMI data of China came good and copper just rallied. So before the news comes in, the build up happens and price tells us. So ultimately a price analysis approach system makes our life enjoyable, discards our trading worries, and thus we are out of our emotion and our stress, because the markets are unpredictable. So we must approach trading with a method that does not demand predictability. See, for me, I got two levels, buy side and a sell side. So I am not predicting the market whether it's going to go on a bull mode or a bear mode. I get the trend, I get the buy, and I enter into the market. So predictability is out, neutrality is in, and being in the trend. Friends, this is what the price analysis trading system is all about. I have been holding workshops, and to tell you about the coming workshops and the price. The actual course fee is 25,000, but for the month of July there is a discount of 30%. It's a 2-day course. You can do it on 2 Saturdays. What you get with it: lifetime companionship with me on my Yahoo and Gmail. Learn the system till you become independent. One free follow-up course, and as I told you, learn and be with me as a companion on Yahoo, Gmail. I have not added WhatsApp. These are some of the supports which I do give. Last week, in the middle of the week, there was a buy 7751 Biocon, which in one of those pharmas which has moved 503. I told a target of 530, but we exited at 520 to 24. A lot of my trader friends had taken this call. Asian Paints, as I told you, continuation 592, more above 599, we entered into the trade. So what I tell about WTP price analysis trading system is to be confident. I like to be different, and so be different and be bold. And being bold, we can improve our strike ratio in the market, and that is what basically each and everyone strives for. All the attendees who are here today present want to improve their strike rate, want to be better, and this system does help. These are my details, my numbers, two blogs which I keep on updating on a day-to-day basis, my email ID. If there are any questions, I can take on. I hope this webinar was a good informative one, and will help you in some of your perceptions, removal of your perceptions. So price analysis workshop at a 30% discount. Original price is 25,000. Course fee for this week. It was there for this week, but now basically that week is over. So I can extend it till the end of July. 17,500. We can do it across the web, and for specially 500 more discount for the webinar attendees today. Confirmation I had written by Monday 20th July. This was for yesterday's webinar, but then I can extend it till end of July. So you can do a payment of 17,000 and you are in to learn this wonderful trade system. We can do it on 2 Saturdays. I normally do it on 2 Saturdays, but we can do it on any 2 working days. We can do in 3 sessions. It can be a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I would like to have a gap in one day. Follow-up course. Thank you, friends.